Some stories are hidden not because they're fake, but because they were never meant to surface. These are not legends, rumors, or internet myths. Every detail was quietly recorded. What you're about to hear has no explanation and no official ending. In a quiet hotel, one room was sealed after guests reported something unsettling. They didn't hear noises, they felt watched, specifically from the bathroom mirror. One guest covered the mirror before sleeping, hoping the feeling would stop. By morning, the towel was neatly folded and the mirror was uncovered. Security footage confirmed no one entered the room that night. When removed, scratches were found behind the glass, scratched from the inside. Man received a handwritten letter postmarked 40 years in the past. It was written by his mother, who had been dead for decades. Inside, she warned him not to accept a job he'd already taken. 6 months later, the company collapsed, taking every employee's savings. No postal record shows the letter was ever sent. A wildlife camera was left deep in a forest, programmed to record only movement. Instead, it recorded 6 hours of uninterrupted footage. No animals, no people, just the forest slowly growing darker. Near the end, faint breathing could be heard beside the microphone. The battery was nearly full when the footage ended. Emergency operators across 3 cities received calls from the same voice. Each caller asked for help and gave the same unfamiliar name. The name did not exist in any database, living or dead. Call traces led to buildings abandoned years earlier. Operators were later told to hang up if the name was mentioned again. Hikers discovered a village that did not appear on any modern map. The residents spoke strangely and seemed confused by modern technology. When the hikers returned, the village was gone. Local records showed it burned down over 100 years ago. 7 students reported the exact same dream without ever speaking to each other. Same place, same events, and the same warning at the end. One student described the dream aloud despite the warning. That night, the others woke screaming at the same exact time. The experiment was quietly shut down and never mentioned again. Some mysteries disappear because they're forgotten. Others disappear because someone made sure they would. If these stories feel unfinished, that's because they are. And somewhere, right now, another one is beginning.